Heavy breathing.
Mitch, wake up. Wake up, Mitch.
No, that's Tom. You got to wake up so we can get in the apartment to record.
Yeah. Beat down his door.
I like sleeping. Leave me alone.
You sleep longer than we do.
And I'm still tired.
Must be nice. Hello, and welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name is Hayden. With me I have
Mitch.
And
Tom.
This is episode
84.
84.
Glad y'all remember that.
The best year.
I knew we were in the 80s.
Yeah. We recorded this episode pretty much right after we did the last episode, so this is like the earliest recording we've had.
There's been 2 days in between.
Yeah, we're usually doing them like on a Friday or Saturday, mostly Sundays.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we
Summer
go.
procrastinators.
Yeah, we're being proactive this go around. So, who got punished with what?
I did.
Oh,
Thanks to your wife.
before we get into that though, social media Mitch.
EntertainThisPodcast.com will take you to our Entertain This ! Group and page for Facebook. And then we have our Entertain This Podcast
Page.
We do a podcast.
On Facebook.
Yeah, Entertain This ! On YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And then we have this.entertain for Twitter.
There you
And
go.
We have
patreon.com
these
entertain
things.
_ this.
There you go.
And OnlyFans.
All right, Tom, regale us.
I hate your wife.
What was this called again?
Dance Moms Season 5, Episode 3. The episode was almost an hour. And
It was 45 minutes. He didn't do the full 2 hours because he's lame.
Yeah.
to be honest, watching this episode reminded me of Andy McDowell or Malcolm McDowell in A Clockwork Orange, where they got him hooked up and his eyes are pried open. He's just screaming. That's what watching this was like.
Yeah.
So I don't know any of the backstory to why like people weren't there or they were, and why they were just talking this one kid up who I never saw.
Okay.
But apparently she took a job somewhere, and I'm like, can she? I'm like, all these kids like 12. Isn't there child labor laws?
There is. Yeah.
So the episode opened with like the moms wanting to talk to like the dance instructor woman, whose name I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And the moms were like, trying to like corral her, like talk to her. And she just goes, no, I don't want to talk to any of you. And just walks out the room. And I was like, it's like talking to Hayden.
There's been many interventions that have tried to hold me down.
I don't have kids, but if I did, I would not subjugate them to this.
I think most parents would agree. All of these child exploitation shows are pretty terrible.
They are. So the whole thing was about trying to get the kids to go to LA for like a thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they made it. I really don't.
You weren't captivated enough to continue watching?
No, I was stabbing myself in the leg with a pen, just trying to feel something like, come on, I can't keep up with this. But the moms are just mean.
Yeah, they do
Because
that.
there was like the main group of moms and their kids, and then they bring in the JoJo kid and her mom. And off the bat, the moms are just like the B word.
Because their kids are the best.
They're not. They suck. None of them were good.
It's like dads with T-ball,
Or football or something. Yeah.
My kid's the greatest. No, my kid's the greatest.
My kid's going to play for the Yankees.
My kid could beat up your kid.
Yeah. And then they're just sitting there. It's like, cuts their kid. He's sitting there in the outfield chasing a butterfly, and a fly ball's coming right at him. He doesn't see it. And his dad's yelling at him. That's what this show is like.
Yeah.
So they bring in JoJo, who apparently was on season 2.
Oh.
That's what they said in the show.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of dancing, but there's not nearly enough dancing to balance out the amount of drama.
Yeah.
Like at all. It's a 45-minute show. There's 5 minutes of dancing, 40 minutes of like them talking to the camera or giving each other the business and just being mean.
What's the meanest thing a person did to another person in that show? Something about blood in the face from the trailer.
Oh, because like she didn't watch like some movie. I think it was Carrie.
Was
they
it
wanted
really?
like this 12 or 11-year-old girl to watch. And I'm like, that's an R-rated. Like, that's a parental decision. You can't make that. You're a dance instructor. You're not her actual mom. And the girl's mom is like, trying to be like nice to the other moms, and the other moms are just being evil.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, that should have gone to, the solo should have gone to my kid. And you're just like, who is your kid? I don't know who your kids are.
It's like kid trying to put her whole hand in her mouth in the background.
Yeah, and then the other kids like look at their moms being mean to JoJo's mom, and they look at JoJo and they're just mean to her for no reason. And I'm like, you kids suck too. Nobody on this show is good. I root for none of you.
It's the powerful rich trying to take over, exploiting their children, conditioning them. Illuminati.
Exactly. Bold people wearing aluminum foil hats, crop signs. It really means something. That's pretty much what it is. It's just this dumb. Like, who watches this and finds actual enjoyment? Not me. I can tell you that.
I think the majority of the people watch it to appreciate how normal their lives are and be like, wow, at least my kids aren't like that kind of thing, But I don't know. My wife knew of the show from a standpoint of like, this is the deep end of like the mom, this is like Dragon Ball Z for moms. Like,
What?
Yeah.
Or like dance pageant moms or something like that.
Yeah. We're like, there's a very niche, elite crowd of people in that stereotype of moms that would appreciate the show. That and what's the kitty? What's the one from
Toddlers and Tiaras.
Yeah, Toddlers and Tiaras. That one. Yeah. So, yeah, I my wife doesn't really watch the show, but she does know that it's a bad show. It'd be great punishment material. So,
It was.
Yeah.
It really was, because you're confused. I was confused because obviously I'm starting at season 5, episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I've missed all the exposition and character development from the first 4 seasons. But I'm pretty sure the main woman who runs the thing is still a bitch. And she's just this slovenly woman yelling at these kids about dancing. And I'm like, can you dance?
Is she smacking them with like reed sticks?
No, but she's got like the big poofy hair,
yeah.
whatever. And I'm just like, oh God, you're like, she has hoop earrings. And I was like, all right, she's crazy. I did not enjoy any of it. I kept hoping she'd trip and fall. She didn't.
She's training her little red sparrows.
Yeah.
Take over the government.
So like they bring in the JoJo, and she's just like, she's gonna do the solo. She's gonna have like a lyrical thing, and she can't get it right because she's 11, and this chick is asking her for like Broadway production standards,
Right.
and so they give it to a different girl. Then they just make up some stuff, and then they go to Los Angeles. Okay, and it's like, we're gonna go to LA. I don't know where they are to begin with, but they're going to LA, and all the moms are just like, all right, we're going to LA.
And you watch the movie, which is basically based off of this, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, the movie that you watched.
I thought I watched.
Well, this
TV
came
show.
out in like 2015.
Right. And the movie
This
came
scene.
out recently,
Yeah.
which was
You know what? The movie was better.
wow.
I would rather watch the movie than watch this show.
Wow.
I'd also rather throw myself off the 3rd story balcony and try and land in the pool that's outside than watch this show.
So it wasn't the best show that you ever watched.
No, it was just so aggravating. I just sat there and got more mad and more mad watching these moms just be evil to each other and to kids. And I'm just like, I want to hit all of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Reality TV that's based around children competitions.
It's got to be scripted.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
It's like, this episode, you're going to be the mean one. And she's like, I was the mean one 2 episodes ago. Well, you're going to do it again.
You're just really good at
Or
it.
your daughter's off the show. She'll never make it big.
Well. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to watch that.
It sucked.
Well, thanks.
You know what? Tell your wife to watch it, and I'm sure she'll agree with me.
She probably watched one.
It's on Lifetime.
Yeah.
It's on Lifetime.
Of course
Yeah,
it's on Lifetime.
Huh.
Because
So.
normally Lifetime stuff was like movies where like a woman
Yeah.
got away from a guy, met a new guy, and then the evil guy showed back up, and somehow he got lit on fire.
Okay.
That's a Lifetime movie.
That's pretty accurate, yeah. So, yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure these kids are going to grow up to be wonderful people. So,
I mean, I don't know who any of them are.
mm.
I know who the JoJo lady is because I got punished and had to watch her movie.
Well, were they at least good dancers? What little bit of dancing you saw?
I don't know anything about dancing.
I guess you got to watch Cats next.
I'm not watching freaking Cats. It's already been used as a punishment.
Oh, this is the original Cats, though.
That's true. Watch the original one. Mitch has got it on his punishment list.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get punished again. It's like, here's 2 tickets to New York. You're gonna fly up there with somebody. And you're gonna go to the Broadway stage production.
No, I've got a punishment saved for today, just for Tom if I win.
All right.
Oh God.
We'll see what happens when it comes down to trivia.
So I would rate this show a 1 out of 10.
Wow, what a surprise!
Because I can't go lower.
Yeah, well, you the bar can only go so low, so you should give yourself space because you act like this is going to be the worst punishment you ever have, and then next week happens. So, all right, punishment done. Thanks for going through that mess first, Tom. Good job.
Yeah, I dove on that grenade for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Remember me.
Who had the movies?
I did.
Go ahead, Mitch.
Well, several weeks ago, I watched the movie Last Duel, which was pretty good. It's made by Ridley Scott, the guy who bashes all the superhero movies that I like. But he does make good movies, and it's pretty good. It's about these 2 knights that are kind of in a, I guess, legal battle, of the time, because supposedly one accosted his wife while he was away, and so it takes the 3 points of view, and it's almost like a True Detective meets the Middle Ages, because in the movie it shows you the different perspectives of each character. You have the man who's trying to defend his wife, you have the wife, and then you have the accused. You see the same story through each point of view throughout the movie.
Yeah, it's called the Rashomon effect.
It's pretty interesting, but essentially these 2 guys, they're good friends. One gets accused of attacking his wife while he's away
on business,
defending the king and the kingdom and all that, and it kind of goes from there. One becomes more favorited, by the king. So
played by Ben Affleck.
Yes. He's not the king. He's like the
regional.
Yeah, like the region.
He's the noblest of nobility in the area.
The Duke.
Yeah, because this all takes place in France, which they all speak English evidently.
Of course, and they all do. They have really forced accents.
Well, at that time there was a lot of portions of France that were still governed by England.
They didn't really seem to have forced accents. They just kind of sounded like themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck the Mad Dame.
But
I like them apples.
But it was a good movie, and I guess the way they did the fight scenes, the few that they had, well, they just kind of let them go at it. It looks like
Oh yeah.
They were pretty brutal, considering they were wearing all the armor and stuff. It looked much more brutal than like Braveheart, other than the limb hacking and stuff.
And it was so it's got Ben Affleck, Matt Damon,
Adam Driver. They're the 3 main guys. I can't remember what the girl's name was though.
Yeah, I don't remember who she was. I hadn't seen it, but I read about the actual historical event. She didn't want to bring the thing up.
Yeah,
because the way it was set up back then, the 2 of them would fight, and if somebody lost or whatever, I don't remember which one of the 2 it was, she would get killed too.
Yeah, that's the way it was, because he was defending her honor, and his honor at the same time. But they decided, instead of going through legal troubles, because Adam Driver's character was good friends with Ben Affleck, which he was the regional person. So just going through legal documents and stuff like that, he couldn't get the results he wanted. So he went straight to the king and asked him, for a duel, and the winner, whoever, they said they'd let God decide. So they
trial by combat,
fight to the death, and the winner was speaking the truth.
Yeah, that's an interesting form of governing.
Justice.
Yeah, I wonder how that would work today.
But yeah, if Matt Damon lost, they were going to burn her alive.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a lot riding on Matt Damon.
Wow. So
I would definitely recommend going to see it. To me, it was really good.
Is there a definite resolution at the end? Like you know what happened? Okay.
Yes.
Possibly.
All right.
Or if you could read about it historically, it happened 700 years ago.
Yeah. Just I don't know.
It was really neat just to see the different perspectives, because everything shown has happened the same way, but little things would be changed to meet that one person's perspective of the event, which was pretty interesting. So,
yeah,
I knew I would. I thought I would like the movie, but I actually liked it a lot more than what I thought I would. So I would recommend going and seeing it. So
Okay. Sometimes Ridley Scott has a good one. Sometimes he's got a bad one.
I'd give it probably 8.5 out of 10.
Wow.
Wow.
It's one of the better movies I've seen this year.
Well, what about news for a good movie?
Well, I don't know about good movies, but Lethal Weapon 5.
Oh, God.
Mel Gibson is going to be the director, I found out.
Oh, wow.
He's not playing Riggs?
Yeah, he's going to be the rig.
Oh,
But he's
okay.
also going to be the director.
All right, cool.
It's been a while since he's directed himself. I can't think of.
When he does it, does he just put like a mirror in, like on his director's chair and look at it?
I heard from like watching documentaries on Braveheart, it's pretty chaotic. Like
when he's in charge?
Yes.
Well, wasn't Braveheart like one of his first movies?
Yes, that he directed. Yeah, I've heard some crazy stories about set stuff. Like he'll just stop everything and then he'll like put on a clown nose and be like, "I need you to cry to me," while he's wearing a clown nose and stuff like that. You know, just to try and get people's emotions out of whack and stuff. But you know,
Okay.
yeah,
All right, Mel Gibson.
he's all over the place.
We also have the Ghostbusters Afterlife that comes out this Friday, which when you hear this, it'll be the previous Friday.
Uh-huh.
But they said that Paul Rudd, like he got like the approval of Bill Murray, like because he's kind of taken over his place as like the comedic kind of
Just
character.
Dr. Venkman.
Yeah. So he kind of got the approval from Bill Murray and the rest of the cast. You know, he did a really good job. So
He's an official Ghostbuster.
yeah, I'm excited to see that. I'm gonna go try and see it Friday. Well,
Nice.
it'll probably be Saturday, but
Well, it's nice he like went to Bill Murray and was like, hey.
no, they came to him.
Oh, they were just like,
Yeah.
so he just did it anyway. He
Well, I
didn't
mean,
like try to get prior blessing before the movie. Like they just came to him, just went, "Hey, we watched it.
Well,
Good job, Paul."
pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they were in it, so
I mean, if somebody came to you and said, "I'm doing a Ghostbusters movie, do you want to be in it?" Would you say no?
no.
Is this before or after the one with all the SNL chicks?
I mean, still after, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say no.
Wow.
Well, that one doesn't count. That one's not part of this story.
It shouldn't be. The movie never should have been made.
Yeah, this takes place like after the most recent thing in this movie will be Ghostbusters 2.
Oh.
The new one doesn't exist.
Good. All right, then yes. I would have been in it.
But that's all I got for news right now. So
Okay.
TV?
Mel Gibson directing and
yeah,
Ghostbusters. Cool. All right. Well, TV. So I watched a show to completion all the way. So I'm going to give you the 10-episode review of Impeachment, an American crime story.
Is this the one about
Bill Clinton,
Willie Clinton.
good old wet Willie Clinton?
Willie Clinton.
Mr. Crooked.
I mean,
Did not have.
this was like the most dramatic thing that happened to our country before 9/11.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody was talking about it.
And it was just some hanky panky in the office.
It was, but it was,
So much more.
if you think
He was
about
the
it,
president.
yeah, if you think about it from like the traditional, because the presidency's like the closest American kind of I guess monarchy you can get, you know. So there's like supposed to be this reverence, this like respect that comes with the position and whatnot.
It depends on what your
He was a-
definition of is.
Yeah.
Here, what is here? Here's just there without a T.
So it showcases like very heavily like all the issues of the 90s with technology, people trying to get the Drudge Report loaded up on their computer, and it's, you know, going like the screen's loading 30 seconds at a time and stuff like that, you know. And
We've come so far.
but yet that internet is still faster than it is to publish a news article the next day by paper, and how that messes up and interjects like the typical news press releases and stuff.
And it shows you how dumb some of these people were.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So the American Crime Story is developed by Ryan Murphy. He did American Horror Story. So this is his nonfiction stab at stuff, and he does a pretty good job making sure that people kind of be as accurate to what happened in the events. You know, he did the O.J. Simpson trials for the first one.
How accurate?
I think like I think that if there's some ambiguity about what really happened, they kind of showcase both sides of an argument as opposed to just like, this is the way it is kind of thing. And it's not, it's not. I think everybody who has an opinion on these situations could benefit from the show. So that's season 1 is O.J. Simpson. Season 2 is the assassination of Gianni Versace, which I didn't watch. And then season 3 is the president, the impeachment story. So this was supposed to come out in 2020. COVID happened, and then it came out at the end of this year. It just finished its 10th episode, the final episode, I think last week or the week before.
Yeah.
But that was FX only. So if you have an FX subscription, you can watch it. Fortunately, we know somebody who has an FX subscription, so we were able to watch it. But it will come out on either Hulu or Netflix early next year.
No, I mean, well, it's been coming on Hulu. I had it recorded.
Oh, is it on Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you
Breaking news.
Because FX is Fox, which is now owned by Disney, which owns
Everything.
Basically Hulu. So, yeah. Clive Owen plays Bill Clinton.
Really?
Oh, that was? I didn't know who that.
Yep.
Clive Owen, huh?
Yep, he did a pretty good job. Sarah Paulson plays Linda Tripp.
All their prosthetic noses really hide who they are.
Man, I don't know who they got to do the makeuping and stuff like that for the people, but they nailed it.
Yeah.
You're just like, man, that person looks so familiar. I mean, I know it's Bill Clinton, but I know it's an actor, but who's playing this person?
Who is that guy?
Yeah. And you look it up, you're like, wow.
Wow, it's a low price.
Yeah, the Sarah Paulson, who's more famous from American Horror Story, she plays Linda Tripp, and she was almost unidentifiable. Like, between the prosthetics and her body movement and her acting, she plays like that. Like, she plays like it reminds me of a very invasive librarian, like just the lady who won't leave you alone and tries to stir up drama for things that don't need to happen and stuff. Her character was very important to the story, obviously, because Linda Tripp's the one that records Monica Lewinsky talking about all of her sex capades with the president. But the show is definitely TVMA for language and subject matter material that they're talking about, but there's no sex. They don't do anything over the top with sex, but they go into grave detail talking about what Monica and Billy did. So, and that's because, all of those details were recorded and put out on TV.
Yep.
Yeah. Like the cigar.
Yeah.
And,
I did giggity herkish moikus with Micus. And I'm truly sorry.
How she saved a dress.
Paula Jones. Oh, gosh. Paula Jones, the actress who plays her, was really good. She plays this ditzy, kind of taking advantage of woman, and all the media is like pushing her to tell her story just so they can benefit off of her, and she ends up basically becoming near destitute, where she has to do nude shoots for Maxim or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Hustler, maybe it's Hustler, but and they showcase like how taken advantage of these people were, and basically the only person that comes out on top are the Clintons and Monica Lewinsky, because she gets an amazing book deal.
Yeah. But she has to use most of that money to pay for the lawyers that she had.
That's true, but
the Clintons win, even though
they were cuts to Bill. He's just like, I'm still president. Hillary's still going to be mad at me anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Pretty much.
And I got a little action.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. They used all the famous verbiage. He took it out, and what
he got it out of the cabinet.
What is and stuff like that. All the famous verbiage.
It makes you just want to look at the president and go,
yeah. And I think like nobody is like redeeming in this entire show. Like every person is dumb or has a stupid mistake. Like even Ken Starr, who's trying to get the president impeached, he's so concerned about the president's sex life that it's almost like, dude, chill out. He lied under oath. Can we talk about that instead of like, whether or not he doesn't, I don't know.
I felt bad for the one FBI agent that was like the first one that talked to Monica.
Oh, Colin Hanks.
Yeah, because like he was just trying to get her to tell her story, and then his boss comes in and like railroads like, gotta get this. You can't leave. You can't go down.
Right. Yeah.
And then he was just like,
yeah, they
wanted it.
They abused her rights and stuff like that. They made it seem
FBI.
Yeah, and
But
well,
then
according to the show.
Then his boss made it out like it was his fault that she went, and screwed him all over in the end. It's like,
Right. Yeah.
he was just trying to get the information.
Did Hillary like play herself?
No.
That'd be funny.
The character's name was the actor's name was Eddie Falco. That's a girl's name, and
That's Carmela from The Sopranos.
oh, okay. Well, she played Hillary Clinton, and she did a pretty good job. It was a whole lot of what? Hillary, I'm sorry. Hillary, get out of my office.
I'm banging my secretary.
Yeah, but she was. They kind of make her out to be more of like the stable ground of like, oh, she's the victim here and stuff.
They didn't try to like make it out like she's like the emperor from Star Wars.
She definitely was like, Bill Clinton's like, I gotta tell my wife, and everybody's like, oh, I gotta go, and they run out.
It's like I don't want to be here when this happens.
So, but Beanie Feldstein does Monica Lewinsky, and the actress is Jonah Hill's sister. And you don't know that until you research it, and you're like, you look at their face, and you're like, that is girl Jonah Hill. So
I gotta look this up now.
yeah. And what's kind of funny, well, that's kind of sad, is the trash she's been getting online, because everybody's like, Monica Lewinsky isn't that ugly. She isn't that fat. And you're like, geez. I mean, you're not going to find an exact replica of Monica Lewinsky.
What was this show called?
Impeachment.
Yeah, Impeachment, American Crime Story. Yeah, I was just kind of surprised at how people tore up this lady for her image. I mean, I thought she did a pretty good job. She played a ditzy, kind of naive girl that was in love with the president, but it did a good job. Every character, every person betrays everybody in this show at some point for some reason, and basically for fame and to save face. That's what it kind of boiled down to, which is sad but pretty honest when it comes to what you'd expect America politics.
It really does just look like Jonah Hill.
Yeah. So
My whole thing though was, they try to portray different ones as victims, but in the end, he knew she was married, or she knew he was married to Hillary.
Yeah.
And he knew he was doing wrong.
The real victim's the American public.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so. I think even that the show showcases how savage and just despicable people were. Like, Monica Lewinsky's just trying to get from like her car to her apartment. Everybody is like, "How big was it? Mm-hmm. Is it true that you say a curse to the left and stuff like that?" And she's just trying to exist 3 years later, So I mean this is coming from the JFK era where obviously there is sex scandals, but people were like trying to be reverent and respectful and just like, oh, they'll figure it out. To like the internet posts articles and the Drudge Report and stuff like that in the early 90s, and then everybody's just losing their freaking mind about it. So
I mean, it's not like Bill wasn't as bad as JFK.
No.
With like secret tunnels and passageways and models.
Yeah. But then there's always like the conspiracies that they kind of tapped into, like, oh, the Clintons murdering these people and stuff like that. They all have these
Clinton crime family.
They don't murder anyone. They just mistakenly commit suicide on the right time and the right days.
When people aren't paying attention, the cameras go out. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
We've just been targeted.
But I think acting-wise, it was pretty fascinating. The actors were like on point with their portrayals of each character. Sarah Paulson, obviously. Every time I watch her in something, I'm like, she's really good, but I don't think she can do anything else. And then I see her in something else, I'm like, never mind.
Damn, she can do it.
She can. She's really talented.
She's gonna play Superman next,
probably. So, I'd watch it. It's definitely an adult-oriented show, but it's a blast from the past. That's for sure. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the '90s. Yeah. It was a simpler time.
Yeah. So there you go. That's my review. I give it an 8 out of 10. It
was pretty good.
I think it was a little long in the tooth. It probably didn't need to be 10 episodes, and then it just kind of ended.
Yeah.
I wish that there was kind of like at least, the graphics that explained Monica Lewinsky continued to do this, up to this day. She was whatever. Bill Clinton is still apologizing to his wife.
She still won't let him forget it.
So, all right, that is my reviews. Let's talk about news. It just came out, which will probably be old hat by the time this episode airs, but a Halo TV show trailer, which was more of a teaser. It was...
Yeah, they just kind of showed Master Chief standing there.
Yeah. So, but let's talk about...
I need a weapon.
Yeah, he was like kind of putting his helmet on. I think they showed some of his like scars and stuff from surgery that he had to get
from
super
the Spartan
surgery.
augmentations.
Yeah.
So the production companies are 343 Industries, Showtime, which means it's going to air on Showtime, and Amblin, which we all know who does Amblin.
No.
Steven Spielberg.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the executive of this show.
He's the EE.
He's the E of the E's. And this will air as a Paramount Plus original. So I don't know why it's at Showtime then, but there you go. 2022, early 2022.
It's going to get pushed back.
I don't think so. It's already been pushed back a lot. They talked about them wanting it to come out this year already, and then they closed it down because of COVID, and then they picked it back up. And so,
because wasn't this like in like developmental hell for years?
Oh yeah.
Here, let me pull up the thing. So the TV has gone through developmental hell. That's what Wikipedia says, and that's pretty. Steven Spielberg has been the producer since 2015, and then they picked up Rupert Wyatt, who I don't know who that is, and Otto Bathurst. I don't know who that is. Yeah. So there's I can't even read all this. There's way too much stuff. But there you go. Let's talk about the actors. So Pablo Schreiber, we've talked about him. He's going to be Master Chief. He's the dude from Orange is the New Black. Like the first season, the guard that sleeps with all the inmates.
I've never seen that show.
Okay. Well,
We're guys. We don't watch that.
you'd recognize him if you saw a picture of him. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see from over
It
here.
doesn't matter because they should never show his face.
He was the guy from Den of Thieves.
Yeah. Yeah, you're never gonna you might hear from him. I don't know if he could do the gruffy I need a weapon Master Chief voice or not, but we'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, I mean you're never gonna see him, so they could like voice over if they wanted.
Natasha McElhone is gonna be Dr. Catherine Halsey, which is like apparently a very prominent character in this story. The actress was in the Truman Show. She was the guy he escaped the show to go see, the girl that he escaped the show to go see. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that was like, this is all a show, Truman. Yeah. And he was like, what are you talking about? I guess Ryan Murphy's relative named Charlie Murphy, which is a girl,
Charlie Murphy
is going to be in it. And that's about it. Everybody else is unrecognizable. They are going to get Jen Taylor, who does the voice of Cortana from the video games, to do the role of Cortana in the show.
Okay.
I don't know how prominent she's going to be because it sounds like this is more of a precursor to the original Halo Combat Evolved than
Well, Dr. Halsey made Cortana. So.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how much of the actual game Combat Evolved this show is going to take place with.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens.
Because the Chief and Cortana don't meet until Combat Evolved.
Right. Yep. But it looks pretty interesting. It looks like they're kind of doing things right as far as casting, and they spent. I know that they spent $40 million on production costs in 2019. So they've been shooting since then. Who knows how much they've actually been spending? But it seems like it'll be. I'm gonna watch it. I love the games. I love the story. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, yeah, looking forward to that. And that'll hopefully be early next year. So there you go. TV show news and reviews done.
Games.
Let's hear it.
Star Wars. Knights of the Old Republic. On Switch. I've put already almost 40 hours into it.
I believe it.
Yes.
Especially
well
since
do I.
I'm in Texas.
I have 2 lightsabers now. I am well on my way to becoming a Sith Lord. I will say this game, I haven't played it since like 2003, maybe 2004, and the nostalgia trip was just awesome. of firing it up and just seeing the Lucasfilm title pop up.
Yeah.
And the slow orchestra of the Star Wars theme, and then it cuts into like the cutscenes and tells you what's going on. And I'm like, man, a game with a story.
Yeah.
An actual story.
Yeah, standalone.
Standalone.
Nothing to do with Skywalkers.
Yeah, 4,000 years before the events of the Phantom Menace.
Yeah. And I would argue I think this is the best Star Wars game ever made.
It's definitely in the top 3, if not the best.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, I mean, the gameplay, some people didn't like it just because it is, it's turn-based combat.
Kind of, yeah.
But it's super sped up where it's constantly going in a cycle. So it almost seems like you don't know it is.
It reminds me of World of Warcraft, where you initiate an attack and your character does default attacks,
mm-hmm.
and then you can do special attacks in the middle of your attack cycles, and then just whoever's left alive wins. So
pretty much,
yeah.
So I'll be doing that. Then I'll switch over to like my special ones, and then I'll shoot force lightning at people, and then shove them off the map, or shove them into stuff and kill them. So that's been fun. I already got most of the companions.
Yeah.
More importantly, I have a Wookiee.
Did you get HK? What's his name?
HK-47.
Yes, the best companion.
The best of all time.
I love his nicknames. We used to call him Meatbag.
Yeah. Oh, he hates humans or like organic beings. His whole character is just sass and giving people the business while working for you.
Yeah, he's great.
I haven't gotten to him yet.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. He's one of the last ones you collect. So, but yeah, I don't know. I never played Sith. I was always a good Jedi, a good little Jedi.
I don't believe it.
What?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Really, I can't do bad characters in those video games. And
well, this game it's very cut and dry. If you're going to do something bad or do something good,
exactly,
they're very like it's up to you. You want to be a bad guy, you want to be a good guy. Knights of the Republic 2 was more like certain things you need to be like that was mean. I didn't really think of it, and it was more of a gray area.
Yeah,
but it also if you started doing stuff, it affected your whole party.
Right,
their levels would start to go up or down depending on how you were, and then if you did something out of turn. Like if you were just bad, like kicking kids or whatever, right. And then all of a sudden like you help somebody for one random moment, and the whole party goes, like stares at you like imposter, and like they like turn on you or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about games that make you choose morality, but I always choose based off of what's good for me and my companions. Like Mass Effect I would always do the good guy route, and then there was a news reporter that came to me asking me questions and was talking low-key crap about one of my companions, and I had the option to punch her in the face, and I did, and that was the first time I did something bad in a video game, and I felt bad. I reloaded it and did the right thing.
I thought for sure you'd be like, that guy annoys me. Pow!
No, I like my people and taking care of them and being a good example for the galaxy.
Anyway, for those of you who have lived under a rock the last almost 20 years and have never played Knights of the Old Republic, it obviously takes place 4,000 years before the events of the Skywalker sagas, where you play as a lone Republic trooper, and this is after the Mandalorian Wars ravaged the galaxy, and the two Dark Lords of the Sith are Darth Revan, whom every Star Wars fan should know the name of, and to a lesser degree Darth Malak, who supplanted him as leader of the Sith, and you start as a mediocre Republic trooper who doesn't remember anything. Conveniently.
I think everybody knows the surprise ending at the end.
Yeah, as you go through to try to find your way to the Star Forge, you eventually, it comes to the conclusion that you're Darth Revan, and they knocked you unconscious and didn't kill you, and they wiped your memory.
Right. The Jedi didn't they?
Yeah.
So, and they try to like reprogram you to be a
good guy again.
And it worked for me. I guess not for you.
Nope. That Darth Malak guy sitting in my chair.
I'm gonna go get revenge.
But it's been fun. It's rough. Even I'm not playing on easy, but I'm playing on just like the normal, gameplay setting. I've died a couple times. I mean, it's not easy. There's a lot of stuff that I've done now that I wish I knew in 2003 because I could have made that a lot easier on myself.
Yeah,
like fighting the Rancor.
Yeah, and I remember the first time you meet a guy. It's not a lightsaber. What's those swords called?
Vibroblades.
Yeah, you meet one of those guys, and you have a blaster, I think.
Yeah,
and you can choose to just like leave, but I really wanted that sword, and he was way higher level than me. And so it was like a 10-minute battle to get that guy dead and take his sword or something. But, yeah, like the game definitely rewards you for the effort you put into it. So it's a lot of fun. The saving, I remember being a nightmare.
Yeah, you have to remember to save.
Yeah.
It'll auto-save if you go through, like where it has to load to go to a loading screen and go take you to the next area. It'll auto-save that. And I think the new feature is it auto-saves every 15 minutes.
Okay.
Which 15 minutes, a lot can happen to you.
Right.
But for those of you who might be playing it, the Rancor, I fought it head on Xbox, and it took like 3 days for me to figure out how to kill it and finally bring it down. Whereas this time, I used the girl mission, went stealth mode, crawled over to a pile of corpses, threw some grenades in there and some special spray. The Rancor walked over and ate the grenades and blew up and died.
Wow.
And I didn't have to suffer through needless combat for nothing with a Wookiee.
A Wookiee.
But it is glitchy. It's crashed on me several times.
Yeah, it's a Switch port, so those are...
Yeah, this is not a remaster. This is a
notorious.
ported game.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as GTA. Not nearly. But I haven't gotten all the way through, so I don't know how well it's fully done.
Right.
But it's still a great game. Which they're going to remaster it, I think, and that's going to come out on PS5.
Only? That's dumb.
From what I've seen, it's only going to be PS5. They might do it for Xbox later. But
Microsoft just needs to buy BioWare. I mean, that's been working so well for them up to this point, just buying out companies. Just buy BioWare.
Because there's a whole video of streamers like watching like the trailer, and then it cuts to the lightsaber, and as the lightsaber comes up, you see Revan's mask, and all of them lose their minds because it's Darth Revan again, and everyone's like, "Yes!" And it's like, "That's the Old Republic." And it's like, look how happy they just got. Now imagine the Xbox guys getting that happy too.
And look, we gotta mention it. We got to. I mean, Xbox takes care of their people. For their 20th anniversary, they just surprise launched Halo for free.
An extra month early.
Yep.
They're just like, hey, it's for you.
And it's for free. You can play it right now, the multiplayer. That's never, a AAA game has never done that before, which is insane. So they take care of their customers, and, I'm happy with it.
Well, I'll let you get to your news before I mention anything. Go ahead.
Okay. So my news, Dragon Ball Z has announced a new video game.
Oh, yeah?
But this one's a little different. This is called Dragon Ball The Breakers, which is set to release sometime next year.
Ball breakers.
Yeah, the ball breakers. It's just Yamcha giving people the business, and then you get punched in the face and die. Apparently, this is going to be similar to Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
As a Dragon Ball Z game. So
that's strange.
Yeah, you play the role of survivors while one player serves as the raider. And the raider is tasked with disposing of survivors while those survivors will attempt to break out of the temporal seam that they're trapped within.
Does this have anything to do with Dragon Ball Z?
Doesn't sound like it.
There's a picture, and it kind of looks like they got like the Top Gun wings at the bottom on the breakers, but everything's on fire, and Cell is standing there smiling.
Okay, so do you like...
So this sounds like a horror survival game.
Do you play with any of the heroes, Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
No, apparently caught in an unexpected temporal phenomenon. 7 ordinary citizens find themselves stranded in a temporal seam, and they share the prison with the raider, a menacing enemy from another timeline with overwhelming powers. And their only hope of survival is to break out of the seam with the super time machine, but the raiders on their tracks becoming stronger by the minute.
It still doesn't sound like a Dragon Ball Z game.
Apparently it is.
It's almost like they made a game and somebody was like, I have an idea. Let's make it a Dragon Ball Z game. And you have a week.
This kind of sounds... Because, like, why would you want to... it's Dragon Ball Z. It's like you want to play as Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
You just want to play as Goku.
You want to play as Goku or Trunks or Vegeta. Cell. I always play Trunks. And I just don't get, like, why would I want to play as ordinary people in that universe?
No clue.
It's like...
That'd be horrible.
It's like they could barely beat up each other. It's like...
Yeah, remember that episode where Vegeta comes to Earth and he, like, scans people? Or no, it's Raditz. He scans, like a farmer. And he's, like, level 5. And he just, like, kills him by glaring at him.
He just listens and goes, He's like, yeah.
Well, I remember they go to, like, the world tournament later on, and they're all punching the machine to see their power level.
And they're holding back super hard. They're just like, ah.
Well, like, you got all the regular people just punching and just, like, reads out or whatever. Then you got, like, Krillin just, like, jabs it.
Yeah.
You got Vegeta that walks up and just goes boom and just like blows the thing up.
Yeah, he punches it like into the next city. he's like, and everyone's like, oh. If I was standing there about to compete and I saw a guy do that, I go, nope, I'm going home.
Forfeit.
I'm going home. I'm not fighting that guy.
What'd you have, Mitch?
Oh, but I was gonna say you also have the. You were talking about Halo coming out, but you had the Forza 5 that came out too. That's pretty good. I played it some.
Yeah, that was a fun game. I don't like racing games, and I actually enjoyed it. So, open world racing game. Who would have thought?
I just beat that one part where you had to get the speed limit. Get 212 miles an hour, and then I hit a ramp.
What car did you get?
A Lamborghini.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Is that on the Game Pass for free?
It is.
I'm going to get that too.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was fun.
All right.
Well, are you fellas ready?
As ready as we can be.
Yep.
So, I'm doing trivia based on directors. I'll continue
Sorry.
whenever you guys are ready. The problem is like I know a lot of directors. I'm sure Tom knows a good bit. I wasn't sure how much of a weighted option this would be against you, Mitch. So I did the first 10 famous directors. Okay, and then after that we'll kind of
So Tom, what's my punishment?
I don't.
we'll do
It's anybody's game.
10 questions with this, and then after these 10 questions, it'll change up a little bit.
So
All right.
how are these questions like?
I'm going to list a director. All right, and then the first person that buzz in has to tell me the actor that has worked with this director the most. Okay.
Okay, so director and then actor who worked with them.
You tell me the actor.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Question number 1. Steven Spielberg.
Harrison Ford.
You got it. I need a scoreboard and a pen. All right. Question number 2. Christopher Nolan.
Christian Bale.
No.
Michael Caine.
Yes.
My name is Michael.
I'm just throwing out answers here. I
Question,
just want to be first.
question number 3. Peter Jackson.
Tom Hanks.
No. Tom,
I'm just throwing out answers. I don't know.
well, think for a moment. You've seen Peter Jackson movies.
Only one. Or one set.
Go ahead, Tom.
Ian McKellen.
Yes.
I
Question,
only know of Lord of the Rings. I don't know what else he's made.
question number 4. Martin Scorsese.
Rob De Niro.
Yes, Tom.
I was actually going to guess that one. I just didn't hit it quick enough.
I was like, is it Joe Pesci though? And I was like, no, it's got to be Robert De Niro.
Okay. Question number 5. Quentin Tarantino.
Samuel Jackson.
Yes.
Dang.
I almost said John Travolta.
All right. This one, there are 2 actors that are tied. Okay, so if you give me one of them, you're right. James Cameron.
Tom Hanks.
Just don't buzz in, Mitch. Go ahead, Tom.
James Cameron. Sigourney Weaver.
No.
Mm.
You want another shot at it? You've seen James Cameron movies. You've seen all of James Cameron movies. There's 2 actors.
Bill Paxton.
Yes. Good job, Mitch. The other one is Michael Biehn. All right. Next is Ridley Scott.
Sigourney Weaver.
No, but close. Off by 1.
Ridley Scott.
She's in 3 Ridley Scott movies. This person is in 4 of Ridley Scott movies.
Lance Henriksen.
No.
Damn.
Ben Affleck.
Nope.
Matt Damon.
Nope. Come on.
Tom Cruise.
No. Is Tom Cruise in a Ridley Scott movie?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Didn't he do Top Gun? Or was that Marty?
No.
That's not Marty Schottenheimer. He coached football. Jerry Bruckheimer.
You guys know who this person is.
I'm sure we do. We just can't think of who they are.
Going once.
How about a hint?
I think I know who it is, but I don't know the actor's name.
Yes, you do. You know who the actor's name
Oh.
is. I guarantee you both know who the actor's name
That's
is.
not who I was thinking of.
This actor is from Australia.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, I don't think was ever in a Ridley Scott movie.
I don't know.
He's from Australia?
Yes.
It's not Hugh Jackman. Who else is left?
His first famous movie.
Chris Hemsworth.
His first famous movie was a Sword and Sandals movie.
A Sword and Sandals movie?
Yes.
It's not Chris Hemsworth?
No.
Orlando Bloom.
No.
He's not Australian.
Liam Neeson.
No. He's from Ireland.
Sword and Sandals movie?
Going once.
Brad Pitt.
Going twice.
Jim Caviezel.
Russell Crowe.
Oh.
Russell Crowe was the most Ridley Scott acted person.
I only knew he directed Gladiator, didn't
Gladiator,
He's
Robin
from New
Hood.
Zealand.
he? Oh, he did Robin Hood?
Yep.
Okay.
And he did some 1984 movie.
LA Confidential.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. I didn't know he did those.
did Ridley Scott do LA Confidential?
I don't think he did LA Confidential.
But he was in 4 movies. I don't know what they are, but there you go. Next is Tim Burton.
Johnny Depp.
Yep.
I was like, is it Johnny Depp or is it going to be Helena Bonham Carter?
Yeah.
That dude was Johnny Depp. He's got Sweeney Todd and Edward
Sins.
Scissorhands and
Next is Zack Snyder.
Ben Affleck.
Yes.
Ah.
And finally, Francis Ford Coppola.
I don't know who that is.
Marlon Brando?
No.
Really?
It's not Marlon Brando.
Al Pacino?
Joe Pesci.
No.
I'm just trying to guess along his lines of people.
You're on the Scorsese side of mafia movies. You go to Coppola. Or Apocalypse Now.
Robert Duvall?
Yes.
I was like, I'll get there eventually.
I was just trying to guess along your line of actors that you were
It's like,
talking
all right,
about.
with Italian people, The Godfather.
So
Beebity-bobbity.
So right now we're at 7-2 with Tom winning. All right. So here's what we're gonna do for the remaining 10. I'm gonna tell you the worth of a director, and you're gonna tell me who you think this director is.
Like their net worth?
Yes.
Oh, God.
All right. This is the only way I could think of to do director trivia. This director is worth $180 million.
It's not a lot of money, is it?
No.
In today's. Are these like famous?
James Cameron.
No.
No, he's got to be worth billions. Ridley Scott.
Nope. I think Ridley Scott's not on this list.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Nope. That's not a director. He's a producer.
Christopher Nolan.
You got it, Mitch. Good job.
Oh, wow.
It's the only other director I could think of.
Christopher Nolan for $180 million. This director is worth $200 million.
Peter Jackson.
No.
Peter Weir.
No.
James Cameron.
We haven't mentioned this director yet today.
Mel Gibson.
No.
Gib Melson.
He is famous for disaster movies. We just watched a movie with this director the other day, like a week or two ago. He's got a movie coming out called Moonfall, about the moon crashing into the earth.
Michael Bay.
No.
Ridley Scott.
No.
Scott Ridley.
No.
I don't know.
Roland Emmerich.
Ah, yeah, that
All
guy.
right, next one.
He did
This
The
director is worth $300 million. We have mentioned him today.
Peter Jackson.
No,
Steven Spielberg.
he is on the not Scorsese side of mafia movies.
Francis Ford Coppola.
You got it, Tom. This is painful. Okay, this director, I said wasn't on a list, but actually is, and is worth
Ridley
$400 million.
Scott.
You got
Damn
it. $400 million for Ridley Scott. Okay, this director wasn't mentioned in the prior list. He's worth $430 million. Okay, and you guys had tried to guess him for an earlier number.
Michael Bay.
You got it, Mitch. We're at 5.
He didn't buzz in. That doesn't count.
You know what? I'm going to give
Michael
it to him. 8, Tom. 5, Mitch.
You're still winning some.
This director is worth $500 million.
Spielberg.
No.
Damn it.
Peter Jackson.
Yes. Good job, Mitch.
He's just guessing what I don't. It's just
Yep.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Now, this one we haven't mentioned at all today. He's worth $600 million. He's also famous for playing characters in his own movies.
Quentin Tarantino.
No.
Well, we didn't mention him.
playing characters in his own movies.
Mm-hmm. Movies are notoriously low budget.
Adam Sandler?
No.
Oh.
That's a good guess, though. A lot of his movies are... Actually, he has a studio that's close to Atlanta.
Tyler Perry?
You got it.
Oh.
9-6. This director is worth $700 million.
Spielberg.
No.
Peter Jackson.
No.
You already
You already
said
said Peter Jackson.
Oh,
James
yeah.
Cameron.
Yes.
That was my next guess. I forgot. Yeah, oops.
All right. We went from $700 million. This next director is worth $3.7 billion.
Steven Spielberg.
Yes. Good job, Mitch. And finally, this director, we have not mentioned at all today, is worth $5.4 billion.
George Lucas?
You got it. Dang. Tom wins.
Woo! I wasn't really doubting that he was going to.
11-7. If you actually tried, Mitch, you might have.
I was trying.
Were you?
I was guessing.
Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks' brother.
I had no idea.
Tim
I was
Hanks.
just trying to throw something out there.
All right, one bonus question. Double or nothing. Which director has the most Oscars for Best Director?
Ridley Scott.
No.
Scorsese?
No.
Steven Spielberg.
No.
Coppola?
No.
Cameron?
No.
Nolan?
We have not mentioned this director at all today.
Mel Gibson?
Nope.
That doesn't help me. Michael Bay.
Nope.
Michael Bay. Get out of here.
He's not from our era. He's an older director. He was famous for learning how to do photography during World War II. He was on a battleship and took pictures with a camera. I think I actually had a motion camera and took pictures of bombers and stuff like that. That's where he learned cinematography.
I have no idea.
He's good friends with Orson Welles. Orson Welles actually directed him in his last movie. John Ford. John Ford.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Most Oscar-winning director.
All right, well.
All right. Well, Tom still wins 11-7. Close
So,
game.
this movie
How dare
has a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. An audience score of 19%.
Wow.
A startlingly inept film, Ballistic X vs. Sever, offers overblown wall-to-wall action without a hint of wit, coherence, style, or originality.
Is that the name of the movie?
Yes, Ballistic X like ECK.
Isn't that the one with Antonio Banderas?
No, you're thinking of
No.
something about machines or something like that.
So let me see if there is a trailer.
Was this a foreign film? Sounds like a foreign film. Like how goofy the title is.
Let's see, trailer number 1.
You guys need to read more about directors. That was
We
painful.
don't have much to go on. Someone's developed a micro device.
A micro
Perfect assassin. Injectable.
Is it a
Lies
frog?
laid inside its victim.
Something like that. A robotic
You
killer.
can give a head of state a heart attack.
Lots of flashy lights.
Two deadly agents.
Is this a movie?
Bam,
Yeah,
bam,
Steve, Antonio Banderas.
It is
Yeah.
Antonio.
Yeah, and Lucy Liu. Oh, Lucy Lawless.
Oh yeah, this came out in theaters, didn't it?
Yeah.
Who will find it?
Suddenly looking in a different direction.
This one
All right,
is
so
single-handedly to
you get it.
That looks awful. It looks like what characters in a movie would be watching an action movie.
I just the top comment on this is from Franchise Pictures, the one who brought you Battlefield Earth. Enough said. So there you go. Mitch, you have to watch that.
Okay.
What's it called again?
Ballistic, and then the 2 dots.
X first Sever.
X versus Sever.
Wow, that sounds terrible.
They're
Something about frog robots that's going to give the head of state a heart attack.
Yeah, they're two spies that are both trying to like take it from each other.
Okay. Well, all right. I promise I'll never do trivia about
Directors.
about anything besides actors or movies in general.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have did Lord of the Rings trivia.
I'll do cinematography next go around. How about that?
Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood. Eastwood Clint.
Yeah.
East Clintwood.
I was surprised Clint Eastwood wasn't on the list of most grossing directors. Anyways, all right. Well, that's it for this riveting episode. We'll be back next week for episode 85. Goodbye from Mitch.
Bye.
And goodbye from Tom. And goodbye from me. Hey, goodbye.
Hit the button. Every time.